Hey guys, this is Christine, and today I want to speak about rebound. So, when we're dating, sometimes we get into relationships with people who are on, they just came out of another relationship, and that is what they call rebound. The dictionary describes rebound as something to spring back from a force of impact, and I guess in this sense, it's like springing back from a really kind of emotional, a really bad, sometimes disastrous emotional impact. So these individuals who enter relationships know that they are yeah, they're springing back. They're springing back from this emotional pain, this kind of pain that they've gone through because of a loss of someone. And guys, this rebound can happen whether it be in the sense that somebody left, a partner left, maybe there's a divorce. It could be just in a dating relationship scenario where one partner left the other one. And it can also be, guys, when a partner dies. It could be the loss by death of a partner. And the people going through this, who usually enter with this kind of trauma in their lives, they enter relationships to get a release or a relief from the pain. But that is not the right way to enter any relationship, because the problem is that if these individuals do not take time to heal, then that is when they go into relationships, which is basically a rebound. They're going into relationship not because they're really interested in this particular person, but this particular person just happened to be available, and they need some kind of a release from the pain that they're feeling from the loss of this other individual that they were in a relationship with, or it could be their partners who died. And so instead of going through the pain and going through the whole healing process, they run into relationships to kind of comfort them and lessen the pain. So guys, so of course that when this happens, it really is not a good thing for either person, but especially it is really not fair to the person that person who is got that experience that loss, whether it be divorce, a failed relationship, or a death, to jump into relationship with somebody else who has no idea that the only reason you're using them is really to get some kind of a release from the pain that you're going through. So they're going into the relationship thinking that you actually like them, and you care for them, you want a relationship with them, and they're giving it their all on this side, but you're on this side, the person with the rebound, just going in to get, it's like a fix. It's like a fix. You go in there to get your fix of love and connection and everything that you miss from the other partner, right? So guys, how do we know? What are some of the, by the way, some of the reasons? There are some individuals also who will go into this relationship knowing that it's a rebound. They might not label it as such, in terms of they know the person just broke up from another relationship, and they will jump into that relationship with that person, and they just feel that they are going to be the savior for that person, save them from their pain, from this other person leaving them. And by saving them, they are going to be the ones that they're going to fall in love with and fall madly in love with, because they save them. And nah, doesn't happen. All right. Now, I'm not saying that it never happens, but it's not likely to happen, because if that person is still grieving the loss of that former partner, there is going to be some kind of a reminder. It's like they're going to still come up. They have not resolved that kind of a pain. And so the best thing really is for the individual who had that loss, experienced that loss, they should take time to heal. That is the ideal thing. And time is different for everyone. Everyone is different. Everyone is going to require different lengths of time to heal. But the fact is that you have to heal before you should even go into another relationship, because it's not fair to you, but it's definitely not fair to the person that you're going into relationship with, who might think that you are really in there for them and not to really kind of get your little fix of comfort and love while you're healing. Right? So take your time, and it's difficult. It's, if you need help, have a therapist, speak to your friends, whoever it is you can lean on while you're healing from that process. But don't enter into a relationship. It just complicate matters further. So so if you're the person that if you're the person in a relationship with somebody who's just that you just meet someone and they're coming into a relationship from the recent loss of a partner, or they just have not. It could be years. Some people will sit there with this pain for years and never get it resolved because they've never faced it. They've always just jumped into relationships one after the other to try and get, it's like forget, but you never do. You have to face that process and walk through it. All right. So what are some of the things that you will notice as the person that they're now going into relationship with? What can you notice by their actions to tell if this person has not really gotten over their partner, whether it be from a loss by death, divorce, or another relationship, long term or whatever it might be, but at least something where that person was really caring for the other partner. So if you what you might notice is that there are two scenarios. That person might be talking about the partner, and you notice that when they speak about the partner, they get emotional. They might tear up, or they might get quiet, or they might really just have a struggle to really speak about that partner. That they haven't resolved it. They're still in pain, and they should really not be with it in a relationship, right? Sometimes they'll get angry. It depends on the person. Different people respond in different ways. And if you say something about the partner, or ask about the partner, and they might get angry, or they may just shut down and not want to answer anything about the partner. And other things that they would do is that they may just really just say horrible things about why it is that partner, the past partner, and why it is that they broke up. So these are and when people are so emotionally charged about someone, it means that they still struggle with that relationship, and they still have not gotten over that relationship. So what they need to do is to take their time, work on themselves, work on that other thing, and get past that trauma that they had in their lives. Now, you may also see these individuals, especially because most couples, they have like a certain song or certain places that they go, and if you notice that if you're with someone and everything is fine and everything is good until they reach a certain place, or they pass a certain place, or they hear a certain song, and then they get sad or withdrawn and really kind of just like quiet, then you know that, and especially if you see this repeated over a period of time, then you realize that there's something about these things that triggers this person's way of responding. And so you have to be, if you ask and then they get upset and they don't want to talk about it, or they might say, oh, it was whatever it might be, or but just kind of flippantly kind of flash you off or just flip you off, then you know that there's something that they're dealing with, and that should be a red flag. Another thing is, do you notice that when they're with you, but they're not really with you because their mind is somewhere else, right? And sometimes they may appear to be with you while they're with you in a particular circumstance, but when they leave, they are not connecting with you as they would connect with somebody who they are really interested in getting to know on a personal basis. So they get their fix and they leave, and they don't come back to connect with you until they're ready to see you again. Maybe they start feeling lonely or whatever it might be, and then they contact you again. That is, that could be for several reasons, but that is one reason why you'll notice that, no, this person is not really into this relationship for me. It is for some other reason, whatever it might be. And especially if you found out that it was because they recently came out of a relationship, then that could be the reason. Does he or she compare you with the past partner? You know, they might say, you know, this person wouldn't do that, you know, whatever it is they'll do, but they compare, or, you know, why don't you wear this, you know, because, you know, whatever, you know, certain things you just have to watch what it is people will say, because they may be trying to fit you into the box of that partner, and it's almost like they're trying to fill that void from that partner with you, and so you're not really real to them. You're just a fixture that is they want to fit into a box to kind of you know, just continue to have that relationship with that person who is left, whether it be by, as I said, by that person passing. Maybe these are widows, and or they're divorced, you know, people who have been divorced, or widowers, whatever you call them. But you know, you have to be careful that what is trying to fit you into a certain box. If you get a chance, the other thing you can notice is that if you get a chance to go into where they live, or to whatever, you know, whatever, then you'll see a lot of things that are still there, which is reminders of the past relationship. It could be, they might still have their pictures up, you know, stuff like that. Nothing has changed from the decor of the house is very, you know, you can know when a feminine hand is involved. You'll see it's still like that, and there's a lot of other indicators that you can look at to see that there's still a presence there that is really, that they have not gotten rid of. Okay. Sometimes they will also, another thing is that sometimes they will talk about their ex at really inappropriate times. It's like it just comes out of the blue, like, how did that come up? You know, we were not talking about anything to do with that. There's another thing is, as I say, they will sometimes speak really badly of their exes, you know, and you know that there's still trauma there. There's still trauma there. They have not healed from that trauma. The next thing they might do is they might speak very well of their ex. It's like the ex now is an angel, especially, this happens especially when it's a death, because it's like, it's not now that it's not that they can now see that partner again. And even if the partner was not a perfect partner, now in their eyes, they're not perfect, their perfection. And then they're trying to make you live up to that kind of perfection of that partner that did not really exist. All right. The other thing that could happen is that you might sense that this person is just jumping into this relationship too fast and too deep, too quickly. But the thing is, there is a sense that even though they're into this relation, they jump into this relationship fast, and they seem like they really want to connect with you. It's not really connecting with you. It's really that they're trying to put you into and like you're filling the spot of the old relationship. So now you just kind of like, they just kind of take you and dump you into where that relationship was, and then they want to, you know, continue that relationship through you. So these are some of the examples, guys, and you should watch out for when you're dating. And again, as I say, when you're dating, you should take your time, because you can only find out these things in the passage of time, with the passage of time. You can't jump in the middle and then give everything of yourself and then try to figure this out. It's not going to work. So guys, take your time in when you're dating. Find out these, you know, take your time and observe and learn about your partner, and learn about this person that you're dating, to see if this is somebody you really want to be with long term. So guys, this is Christine, your relationship and mindset mastery doctor, and your leverage for change. Please like this video if it's something that you find useful. Please share it with your friends. This helps me with my my channel, my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate it from you. I'll thank you in advance for doing that. And also, please subscribe so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get that notification. Okay, guys? So take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.